Hello BookTube. Today I'm going to be reading you some more Banjo Paterson. So last week we done Clancy of the Overflow, and the reason I done that first was because I wanted to do one of my favorite poems by Paterson called Old Australian Ways, but there's a reference to Clancy in like the second last paragraph, and I thought no, I better read Clancy first so you have that context. So before you listen to me read this, go and check out Clancy of the Overflow that I read out last week. But anyway, we're going to be doing Old Australian Ways. This is Banjo pretty much talking about how great Australia is and why not. So it's very lovely, very iconic, and it's very famous. So I haven't read it yet. And so yeah, this is Old Australian Ways. The London lights are far abeam behind a bank of cloud. Along the shore of gaslights gleam, the pale is piping loud. Oh, sorry, the gale is piping loud. And down the channel, grouping blind, we drive her through her haze, towards the land we left behind, the good old land of Nevermind and old Australian ways. The narrow ways of England folk are not for such as we. They bear a long accustomed yoke of strained conservancy. I can't say that name, sorry, that word. But all of our roads are new and strange, and though our blood there runs, the vagabond love of change that drives us westward of the range and westward of the suns. The city folk go on and fro behind prison's bars. They never feel the breezes blow and never see the stars. They never hear the blossomed trees, the music low and sweets of wild birds making melodies, nor catch the little laughing breeze that whispers in the wheat. Our fathers come of riveting stock that could not be fixed abide, and we have followed field and flock since we learnt to ride. By miners' camp and shearing shed, in the land of heat and drought, we followed where our fortunes led, with fortune always on ahead, and always further out. The wind is in the barley grass, and the wattles are in the bloom. The breezes greet us with, oh my god, the breezes greet us as they pass, with honey's sweet perfume. The pankeries go screaming by, with flash of golden wing, and from the swamp the wild ducks cry, their long-drawn note of rivalry rejoicing at the spring. So they throw the weary pen aside, and let the papers rest. For we must saddle up and ride towards the blue hill's breast, and we must travel far and fast across the rugged maze to find the spring of our youth at last, and call back from the buried past the old Australian ways. When Clancy took the drover's track in the years of long ago, he drifted to the outer back beyond the overflow. By rolling plain and rocky shelf, with stock within the land, he reached at last the town. Come and help yourself in rough and reedy land. And if it be you were to know the tracks he used to ride, then you must saddle up and go beyond the Queensland side, beyond the reach of rule and law, to ride the long day through in nature's homestead filled with awe. You might see what Clancy saw, and know what Clancy knew. So that was Old Australian Ways. It's one of Banjo's most famous ones, and I'm amazed I haven't gone to it yet, but again, I had to do Clancy of the Overthrow just so I could excuse myself from, reading this because it's so lovely. But yeah, that was me doing some Banjo Paterson. Will we do them next week? Who knows? But yeah, thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you next time.